The Taranaki video will be released on the 1st of April. Why is this, you may ask? That is April Fool's Day, and the manner in which Taranaki is governed fits perfectly with this concept.
Good morning. How can I assist you?
I've come along to interview the mayor.
The mayor is a little late. Please sit. You can read about how wonderful we are, or you can read our 10-year plan. It makes you feel good. Oh yes.
Okay, I'll take the newsletter on how wonderful things seem. It's too early to try and separate fact from fiction in council documents.
Yes, okay. I hear the mayor now. It's definitely the mayor. Why can't he just buy a car like everyone else, or even a quad bike would do?
Hello everyone. Anyone looking for me?
Mr. Mayor, the council bought a cinema that was in financial trouble. This was owned by members of the community. You paid $1 million for it. If you had left it to the receivers, you could have paid almost nothing.
Yes, but not that simple. The local area need these facilities, otherwise people will go elsewhere for them. We did pay $1 million for the cinema and we do subsidize it quite considerably, but it is in the public interests to do so.
The cinema manager is also a councillor, receiving financial benefit from each position. The manager recently was found guilty of unjustifiable sacking of an employee, and the council had to pay $10,000 in compensation. The cinema seems to exist on a diet of violent and adult-rated movies. Are you happy with that situation?
Being the cinema manager and a councillor at the same time is not illegal. The cinema works independently and we have no control over the movies shown. The story was reported that the manager used a friend to assist in deliberating that an employee had stolen a single jelly bean. This could have indicated a deliberate attempt to prejudice the employee's position. It was not as simple as that, but the authority ruled in favor of the employee. I have nothing more to say on the matter.
Mr. Mayor, the cinema manager and councillor said to us that, and I quote, "I have every confidence in my fellow councillors and hold each of them in high regard and believe they all have the best interest of the district at heart." It seems like a mutual admiration society. Don't you think there is something troubling about such a situation? I understand you keep no records of who votes for what, so we have no way of knowing if the council's integrity is at risk.
Well, it looks as if the mayor has some very important business to attend to. He never tells me what it is. He just clip-clops off into the sunset. My sister decided to buy a horse, but it fell through. She doesn't seem keen on talking about it. Oh well. There are recent reports the health board and the local cattlemen have formed a partnership to provide health services at greatly reduced costs. We are very fortunate to have excellent commentary on the activities in Taranaki by the father of economics, Adam Smith. We are even more fortunate that his good friend Alison Rutherford has joined him and will provide modern translations as necessary.
I am not the father of economics. It was here before I was born. People say curious things. I am Adam Smith and I was born in 1723. Unfortunately, I died and was buried in 1790, but that's just a minor inconvenience. I would offer this advice to understanding your local council, which remains the same today as when I wrote it in 1776. The proposal of any new law or regulation of commerce comes from an order of men whose interest is never exactly the same with that of the public, who have generally an interest to deceive and even to oppress the public, and who accordingly have, upon many occasions, both deceived and oppressed.
I'm Alison Rutherford, a good friend of Adam. I was born in 1712, and I too unfortunately died, this time in 1794. I was one of Edinburgh's top socialites, and I found my death a major inconvenience.
I suppose she has a valid point. It must be quite difficult being a socialite when you are dead. I assume you get used to it and find a suitable way around the problem. Anyway, that is the promo.